Been 10 years since Gore Verbinski has given us a new film. He comes out now with a sci-fi original. Good luck, have fun, don't die. Annoying title, but is it an annoying movie? Let's dive in. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Movie Dive. Here we're diving into Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die by Gore Verbinski. It's his first time releasing a movie in 10 years. Before we do dive in, please do not forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive, and don't forget to ring the bell button down below to get notifications on the channel. Star-studded cast in this one. Of course, the lead, Sam Rockwell. We got Haley Lou Richardson, who you most know her from White Lotus, Zazie Beetz, Junie Temple, Michael Pena, amongst others. I feel like the whole cast and crew is very likable in this film, and they cast their roles to perfection. This movie played around festivals over the last few months of 2025. A lot of people calling it the new great sci-fi movie. And would it surprise a lot of people? I know it's not going to make a lot of money at the box office, but for example, Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise, that came out a little bit over 10 years ago, was kind of a smaller known movie, and now it's known as one of the best sci-fi films. Now, I didn't know anything about this film going in. I saw probably 10 seconds of the trailer and could tell that it was going to be an all over the place style movie, but was still excited to see it because I also think Verbinski is a really good director. Of course, most known for Pirates of the Caribbean movies, The Ring, and when he did Lone Ranger, that movie didn't make any money and he kind of got cast out. And I will say the beginning of the movie immediately hooks you in with the pacing, the style of the film. Sam Rockwell coming into a diner saying he's from the future, but he looks like he's a homeless man, says he has a bomb attached to his chest. He says he needs volunteers to come help him save the future. They do take you on a wild ride. Sam Rockwell, of course, being great as always. The two standouts for me are Haley Lou Richardson and Junie Temple. They're great in everything they do, and the film also does kind of a flashback backstory to each of the characters. I thought each of the characters' stories were maybe some of the best parts of the movie. It kind of felt like good Black Mirror episodes from back in the day. And they were diving into some really intriguing questions and the dark side of AI and the technology that everyone is using. As the first half of the film went on, I was very surprised and happy with this movie, thinking it was going to be on my top 10 best of the year. Now, the second half does happen. Now, although the second half is not terrible or anything that's going to make me hate the movie, I will say it absolutely jumps the shark and it kind of goes all over the place. It kind of turns into a thought-provoking movie about how AI and technology for teenagers and the rest of the generation is bad, to kind of beating you over the head with it like an old man constantly telling you, get your face out of the screen, and you just kind of want to ignore it by the end. I guess it doesn't really give you a solution of why AI is bad or what we can do to fix it. It kind of just telling you like, you damn kids always on your phone. That's kind of the vibe I got with it. Also, Everything Everywhere All at Once, the ending, it was kind of all over the place with its editing. It was bounced back and forth with different styles of choppiness. That's kind of how this goes towards the end of the movie, and especially since you've already seen it in that film, you see it again in this one, and it kind of makes you roll your eyes at certain points. It also does a trope at the end of the film that I didn't really agree with, and I know it sounds like I'm completely bashing the movie when in totality I really did enjoy the film, but it is also disappointing that the third act mainly of the movie did leave me with a sour taste in my mouth. It kind of felt like Verbinski really had his mind set on a clear direction for the first portion of the script. As it went later on, he really was angry with the world and wanted to prove how bad some of this technology is for you and started throwing in all the reasons why it's so terrible without rhyme or reason. Now, aside from that, it is beautifully directed. It is beautifully shot. You definitely tell Verbinski made the film. I'm really glad he has returned. I do want to see what he does in the future after watching Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. I'm very surprised I haven't messed up that title yet. Maybe I have. And it's an original film as well. And we need more original sci-fi movies, although it takes a lot of stuff from different films and puts its own stamp on it, as most sci-fi films do nowadays. It is still an enjoyable watch. It's not something that completely sticks to landing. It's not going to be a masterpiece. It's not something I'm going to have in my top 10 best of the year, most likely, but it's far from the worst, as I did still quite enjoy my time watching the movie. So in the end, I'm going to go ahead and give Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die a 68 out of 100. I think the year is off to a really good start. So thanks for watching. What did you guys think of Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die? Don't forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive, and we'll see you next time.